Hey, thanks for clicking on the video. I wanted to do this video for you guys because I figured it would help somebody, because it would have helped us if we would have seen a video like this when we first started doing YouTube videos years ago. We started probably about 3 years ago seriously doing them. That means World's Greatest was helping. And so when we started that, we utilized every tool that YouTube offered. We utilized a lot of the audio library, the songs, the sound effects, all of that kind of stuff. And we did that because it was copyright free and we could use it according to YouTube. Just recently, YouTube sent us an email that said we have a copyright claim on one of our older videos. This is the second one that we've had. Nobody wants to get that email. But I did find out, or I have found out through experience over the last couple of years, that just because you use the YouTube audio library doesn't mean you're not potentially going to get copyright claims. Now the problem is you can't talk to anyone at YouTube. So that means you kind of have to try to figure out how to go in and fix it using their tools by yourself. Well, that's what I'm going to try to show you how to do, or what you may see is how to do. Okay, this is the video that had the copyright claim. And so it tells you where the claim is, what section of the song or what section of the video. And this was specifically a song, and it said different time stamps of when you needed to do something with it. And so when you're doing the copyright claim, and so see, it's fixed it now because I told it to, but when you're doing the copyright claim, these are your options. You can trim it out, you can replace the song, or you can mute the song. Okay? So by selecting one of these things, it will possibly do it. Well, that's not the case. Actually, no, that's not the case. You go to the editor and it pulls up this. Well, on this particular video, the song that it didn't like was between here and here. So, ideally what you want to do is you want to go back and replace it with your own audio. We got Epidemic Sound. I like Epidemic Sound. It does all we need to do. I'm not even sure what it costs now. I want to say it's $10, $15 a month, something like that. But it's worth it if you don't want to risk having a claim done against you. So anyway, back to this. You come in here and you think, well, okay, yeah, this is easy. I just want to go right here and I want to edit this. And then I want to trim this out, and then I want to replace it with one of my own songs from Epidemic for us that I know we've got the copyright rights to it. So I'm thinking, okay, so you want to come in here and you want to edit the audio, which is here. So I'm going to click on that. Oh, replace audio to clear a copyright claim. This video has a copyright claim which isn't shown in the editor. Click View Claims. It goes to that. So it just lets you view it, and then it gives you that options that I was just showing you. It'll say there's no claims now. So see, there's no claims. So what it'll do is it'll guide you to this spot where you can mute, replace, or trim out. Okay, so I want to replace is what I wanted to do. So I'm going to go back where I was here. I'm going to go back to the editor, and I tried this. It wouldn't let me do it. So now I'm going to go up to the audio here and click on it. Maybe I can edit it this way. So you click on this audio and it pulls up all these things. Well, guess what? These are the only songs that you can choose from to replace it. You can't upload your own. Guess where these songs come from? The YouTube audio library. Really? So after about an hour and a half trying to figure out how to fix it, I finally gave up and just chose to let YouTube try to remove the song. Now we have this original video from, 2 or 3 years ago that's butchered as far as the audio. It's not worth watching. I hate to say that, but it's got 26,000 views. That's not a ton for a lot of people, but for us, that's unbelievable. And so it's kind of worthless now. We feel like the only option we have is to either take the video down, leave it like it is, which is butchered, or re-edit it. The bottom line is, in my opinion, is just stay away from the YouTube audio library. Unless you like copyright claims, then you can keep using it. But there's a chance that you're going to get one later. There's a lot of other music libraries to choose from. I've decided for now to leave the original video on YouTube, butchered as it is. But I wanted you guys to know how to prevent it from happening to you. I've also re-edited that video and added it to the end of this one. So do us a huge favor and watch it one more time. Or if you haven't seen it, just watch it for the first time. That would help us tremendously. Thanks for watching. I hope it helps somebody in the future. Hey guys, it's finally time. I think we're ready to work the goats. We had this old set of pens down here that were for cattle, and we didn't want to spend a lot of money to kind of make something permanent for the goats, and so we just kind of patched it up and made it goat proof. And so we're going to work them through this thing. We've got a couple of guys that are coming to help. My son Blake is coming home from college, and a good friend of ours, Scott, is going to come over and help. And so we're going to take advantage of that while they're available. The way we're going to do it is we're going to bring them in this gate down over here and then bring them around, and then we'll end up taking, 20 or 30 and push them into this alley. I've stopped the alley up on the end, and we'll bring one out at a time and tag them and sort them accordingly. We'll tag the boys in one ear and the girls in the other ear, and then put them in their respective pens. And when we get done, we'll take all the girls and put them back out into the 160 here, and then we'll keep all the billies inside here. And then the next morning, we'll go ahead and move those girls back down to the main pasture where we started this whole thing in, and the billies will go back out here into this trap. We're really excited to get this part done because it's just another step in learning how to do it, and we feel good about it. We think it's going to be great. So we're ready to get going, and we're super glad we got help. Normally it would just be Lisa and I, and it'd take us forever. So we're ready to get going. So if that's something you might be interested in, or you want to just watch, we'd love to have you watch. That's what's coming up, and so stay tuned. Take them in.
That's you. Go that way. That's yours. Wait. Come on. Come on. Keep them going, buddy. Come on. Got it. Like you're gonna go ahead and get around them, start bringing them this way. Well, moving them back to the big pasture. Hep, hep!